Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of GMS that rule well, apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and salutations to the Akim across the world, you know, the elect, pushing this word of sincerity and truth. Just want to do a little quick hit just about what our mind has to be on right now. You know, we can't get so caught up in some of the distractions to the point where we forget what we're fighting for. You know, so just want to bring a few precepts out just on this topic, you know, because I feel like it's very important for brothers to read right now, because we can get distracted by so many little things. You know, it can cause us to go off, and we might not even know we're going off sometimes, you know what I mean? But, you know, so we got the scriptures for to back us up, and also brothers as well. But would you be able to bring that chapter on Proverbs?
This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 25. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee.
Read that one more time, please.
Come. Let thine eyes look right on.
Let thine eyes look right on. You know, so let's say, for example, you sitting down and, I mean, y'all, if you in the world, you know, you see a beautiful woman pass, you're going to keep your eyes right on that. You know what I'm saying? That's how this truth is. You know what I'm saying? Keep your eyes right on the prize. And what's the prize? According to Matthew 6:33, the prize is the kingdom that's going to come down. To keep your eyes on things above, you know? So you're going to keep your eyes right on that, you know, because that's the prize, that's the inheritance that's what we're going to get, Lord willing, we those men. That's that prize you got to keep on fighting for. Keep your eyes right on there. Proceed.
Come. And let thine eyelids look straight before thee.
That even backs up what I just said. Let thine eyelids look straight for thee. Keep straight, man. Look straight at this, man. Don't worry about what's over here. Okay. Don't worry about what's on there. Because this is your salvation that's at the line. That's on the line. Not nobody else's. This is your salvation that you got to worry about, man. You know?
So you want to go to verse 26?
Yeah, come.
Okay, come. Verse 26. Ponder thy path on thy foot, and let all thy ways be established.
Yeah, man. Ponder thy path on thy foot, man. Keep on walking that straight path, man. Whether you trip, whether you fall, whether there's a hurdle in the way, hop over that bitch. Excuse my language. Whether it's somebody in the way, man, move that person out the way, bro. Whatever distractions in your way, man, keep going, man.
Yep.
Don't look back like Lot's wife did, man. Don't look back at America. Don't look back at the world, man. Don't look back at nothing, man, because all this stuff is vain. It's right. BS, it's junk, it's bull. You know? Everything that we fighting for right now is that kingdom, man. Especially like there's brothers in the truth, you know, that'll say that, and they'll just keep on pondering. You know what I'm saying? You know, that goes to all of us sometimes. Okay. You know, this scripture is what that verse right there is a reminder, man, what we looking at, man. Keep your eyes straight. Go straight, man. That word straight goes back to the word simple anyway, man. Okay. It's not that hard. Just keep it simple, man. Don't worry about all the other worldly bullshit, man. You know? Keep your eyes on the prize. You know, we focus on the spiritual riches, man. And that's what's straight ahead of us, man. The Lord's showing us all the miracles that He's doing to come back. He's showing us earthquakes. He's showing us giant hurricanes. He's showing the stock market collapse. He's showing Russia getting ready to make something happen, man.
That's right. That's
stuff that we're supposed to be looking straight at to be able to know when the Lord's coming back or not. You know, that's the stuff that we're gonna look straight upon. We're watchmen for a reason. We set up to be the ones that's gonna look straight, man. You know? I think it might be a little more.
Verse 27. Mm-hmm. Turn not to the right hand nor to the left.
Don't worry about what's over here. Don't worry about what's over there.
That's right.
Worry about what's right up here, man. All the other stuff don't mean nothing, man. It doesn't mean anything. When you play a basketball game, you shooting free throws, you ain't gonna look to the right and to the left, man. No, man, you ain't worried about that. What you gonna look is that goal right there. When you score the touchdown, man, the touchdown's right up here. The end zone ain't over here, over there. It's called the end zone for a reason, man. That's what you're fighting for. That's what you're pushing for, to score. That's what we're pushing for, is to score. To keep rolling, man. Till the time run out. Keep on going, man. The meek shall inherit the earth, man. What's the meek? Being patient, looking straight, enduring through the bullshit, brushing it off your shoulder. Whatever goes there on you left or right, brush it off, man. Keep on pushing, man. We in this world right here, we know it's bullshit that we gotta run into, man. The Lord said it wasn't gonna be easy, man. The Lord had to go through a bunch of stuff. Paul, all the apostles, all the prophets, man. But they eye was on one thing, man. They was looking straight. They knew they had ahead of them, man. We can't get so distracted of all the bullshit that comes our way and just every little thing, man. It's happening for a reason. At the end of the day, man, you better take it cheerfully. Just take it cheerfully. Easier said than done, but you got to think of it like just, shoot, sometimes you might, a brother told me this, you got to be happy at it sometimes. Like, hey, it could be a lot worse. Nothing could happen to me at all. You know? Yep. Just thank the Lord stuff has happened to you and keep on pushing, man. You know? Is it a little more on that, brother?
Oh yeah, come. I'm gonna just read it over for you again.
Come.
Verse 27. Turn not to the right hand nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil.
Yeah, man. And that just pretty much, that last little verse the brother just read just broke everything down, man. Because when you're tampering what's over here and you tampering what's over there, man, you tampering on stuff that's irrelevant. Because evilness is everywhere. Kyle, just hold that precept. We're going to be there in just a minute. You know, just you worried about what's over here and what's over there, man. You worried about all the evilness going on, bro.
That's right.
The kingdom is straight. The path is straight, man.
Straight gate.
Evil is all over the place, man. When you tamper in and out of the world, man, you ain't being right, man. You being double-minded. It's all over the place. Bring a precept out, Baba Kashaw.
This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 22.
That's the spirit, bro.
The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light.
The light of the body is the eye.
Oh man.
You know, if the eye be single, it'll be full of light. In that verse right there, the brother brought out, that word single means simple, man. You keep your eye on one thing. Focus, like the brother just said, focused, man. If your eyes is all over the place, man, how are you gonna be focused, man? If you running, let's say for example, if you in a war zone in a battlefield and you trying to run, there's bullets flying all over the place, man. You trying to run the shelter, bro. You gonna be looking right through that doorway and dive in there or whatever, that barricade or whatever it is. You ain't gonna be looking over here and over there and over there because you gonna get shot. You gonna end up getting killed doing that, man. You gonna keep your eyes single, focused, narrow, and go to one place. Because your life is on the line. Your life is on the line. A lot of people don't think that clearly, man. When your eye is single, man, that means you trying to live. Keep going on that, bro.
Verse 23, but if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness.
If your eye be evil, your body be full of darkness, man. Death. You focusing on worldly things. Death. Our forefathers' eyes weren't single. That's why they bit the fruit. They taking that philosophy, man. And we surely died. Read that one more time, the last verse, please.
Verse 23, but if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness.
If thine eye be evil, your whole body's going to be full of darkness, man. You know, like it says in Wisdom of Solomon, roughly paraphrased, and I believe it's on the first chapter. Would you be able to pull it up for me really quick? Matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up because it goes into what this brother just read,
Which
man.
chapter?
It's in the first Wisdom of Solomon, the first chapter. Let me get it really quick. Yeah, I'm gonna read it. I believe this is it. Let me see. Oh man, hold on one sec. Yeah, I got it right here. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 4. Yeah, for into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin. You know, so I'm gonna read that again. For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter. So that word malicious pretty much means evil intentions or dark intentions. You know, so if your soul is full of maliciousness, you know, wisdom won't enter there. You know, that means your body's dark. That means you're on a bunch of other BS. You're not focused on what's right. You focus on what everybody else has to think. Everybody's talking about love and hip hop or basketball wives or whatever, man. You own that same shit as they own. Niggas talking about how potent that kush is or whatever. You focused on that stuff, man. Yeah. You ain't focused on light, man. You ain't focused on what's right, man. Your soul is dark, full of darkness. Would you be able to bring that out in Matthew, please, chapter 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matthew chapter 7, verse 4, I'll start at 13. Enter ye in the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
That word straight in that scripture means hardships. Enter into the straight gate, into the difficult gate. Read that one more time, bro. Please.
Verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, And broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
Yeah, broad is the way that leads to destruction, because when it's broad, everybody can just go through. So it has to be straight for a reason, man. The scriptures say that, shoot, many will be called, few's gonna be chosen. The many that are called go into that broad gate, man. You shooting a basketball, it's gonna be easy for you to shoot a basketball on the goal that's that you know what I'm saying is big as hell, man. Anybody can score. Shoot, everybody be Ray Allen and Stephen Curry, man. But you gotta really practice, and you gotta really be on it, really be serious minded about, going into that straight game. Stephen Curry hitting threes left and right, man. He practicing on what he does, That's how we gotta be when it comes to that word. Did you have something?
Yeah, kind of. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 2. I'm start at verse 12.
Chapter 7, verse 6.
Woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands.
Break it down too.
And the sinner that goeth two ways. And like the brother's going into is being double-minded. So that fearful hearts, for one, the Lord did not give us a spirit of fear.
Mm-hmm.
We're in this thing, so you gotta move accordingly.
That's right.
You can't grow faint. You know what I'm saying? We all get tired. We all get tired in our heart. Which is your mind.
Mm-hmm.
We all get tired of physically going to work and dealing with the bullshits and the grievous from Esau, man. the grievous laws he got out, man. Yep. The unrighteous decrees, like the scriptures say, man. Yeah. We gotta deal with that. So that's what the brother's saying. You gotta stay focused. This is a race. It's kind of like it's like a boxer, letting his tiredness or fatigue kick in.
Yep.
Gotta keep fighting all 12 rounds. That's why, like I always love to use Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and Floyd Mayweather as an example. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes, get in there and bust their ass, but they ain't giving up until that bell rung or until that buzzer go off.
That's right.
So brothers got to be the same way in this truth.
Absolutely. Like Apostle Gabar brought it out beautifully, man. Like, this is a race of endurance, This ain't about who's the man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about you just starting the game off and hitting 20 points right afterward and you getting tired and you giving up. This ain't about going 5 rounds winning and then afterward, you you tired, man. This is a race of endurance, man. You can start off all the fire you want, man, but eventually the fire is going to go. It's going to cool off, And why does it cool off? Because you can't endure through the hardships. Your endurance isn't built up enough.
That's right.
You don't have stamina in this truth, man. You get shot with one good haymaker or one good hook. Somebody hits a 3 on you, you're ready to give up. And what's the haymakers and the hooks and the threes? The stuff that this world has to throw at you, man. A lot of people can't gird their loins and keep on going, man. They don't want to. They don't want to eat the whole roll. The roll is sweet at first, and it's sweet in the belly, and they cool. I'm an Israelite for sure. Oh man, the white man's the devil. Oh, cool. Oh, we the chosen people of the Lord. Oh, cool, man. But at the end of the day, when it gets bitter, when it comes to your car messing up, when it comes to you losing your job, when it comes to your woman getting on your case, man, a lot of people fall out for stuff like that, man. But all that stuff is the broad gate because it's not the kingdom. That car is not the kingdom. That ain't no chariot. Your woman ain't one of the seven women that gonna cleave on you according to Isaiah. And they ain't ours anyway. It's the Lord's. So we can't be focused on all this other BS at the end of the day, man. The brother Ariana said it perfectly. We have to be kingdom minded. Did you have a little more?
Yeah, I got a little more. This is verse 13. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. So the Lord ain't gonna come to your defense as he would such a man who's diligent, or somebody who believes. Of course, never to like brothers always saying, whether it be on camera, off camera, or we amongst ourselves, don't do this in vanity. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be here. Hey, first and foremost, it's up to you how by Shimmy our shots.
That's right.
But if anything, if you believe, just keep fighting, and the Lord's gonna defend you. Because if you grow faint to the point, it's like, damn, I can't defend you, man. It's like what is there to defend if you just gonna just be aloof, be in a daze, and then just be sidetracked like the brother's going into.
Oh man, it's funny because me and ZJ was doing a sit down last week and was kind of going into that. Like, you know what I'm saying? About pretty much what you just said. Let's say, for example, if you are prospering on this world, let's say you're a Rothschild or a Rockefeller or whatever it is. You know what I mean? You prosper when that kingdom come, you gonna be like, oh yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, it's cool because you prospering on what's good. You got no need to faint because you living off the riches on the earth. And when you get the riches in the heaven, you can wait for it because you know the good.
Yeah.
You know, but when you catching hell all the time, you know what I mean? When you ready to faint, man, shoot. Keep fighting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people will give up on something like that, man.
Like that, Salah.
God.
Like what's that? The thing that Jacob was over in Britain or London.
Mm-hmm.
You probably seen it. That clip. Jake's shoulder dislocated it.
Mm-mm.
He was a heavyweight. Him and his Edomite was fighting.
Mm.
Jake did not give up. Only had one arm.
Mm-hmm.
Dislocated and knocked the Edomite out, man.
God.
Knocked him out. Edomite should have done away with him, but Jake is superior in that. We superior in all aspects of life. We just on the bottom. We're base men right now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The nation of Israel, all 12 tribes.
Mm-hmm.
But Jake didn't give up. Went all the rounds. Couldn't do nothing with this shoulder to knock the Edomite out. That's how you got to be in this truth.
That's right. Jake's always known for persevering through what situations they go through.
Yeah.
I lived in a house of a single parent,
Yeah.
And of course she was the black woman and everything like that. But I mean, I ain't gonna front. Hey, she put food on the table, man.
Yeah.
She ain't had no money. You know what I'm saying? That's just an example. Of course, many brothers can attest to whatever it is, situations they go through, but we know how to persevere through whatever it is, man. So that should just give us all the motivation to be able to persevere in this truth.
That's right.
Because Yahushua persevered through it. Yahushua could have gave up easily. He didn't even want to do that. He didn't want to go up on the cross. He said, he said, if it be your will, can you take this away from me, man? He didn't want to do it, but guess what? He did it anyway. He went through more pain than we all could imagine, Shalakia. But really quick, Yaquad, would you bring that? I know you said you had a precept too, right?
Yeah.
All right. What's your little
Yeah.
No, go ahead, brother.
I mean, you go ahead and finish it.
You want to
Sure.
go?
Okay. This is verse 14. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience. And what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
That's right. Destruction unto you who lost patience. What you gonna do when the Lord's gonna come? When he's gonna look at you and say, I have not known you, worker of iniquity.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy. I'm pretty sure none of the brothers in the truth do want to be that guy. But if you lost patience, hey, that's the cup that was brought to you.
Okay.
It was meant for you to lose patience, and he's gonna look at you and say, nigga, you crazy.
God.
Nigga, who, like you see it, like when you see somebody in the club and you think you know the dude, you think of somebody else, you be like, hey Mark, what's up? And Mark look back at you, nigga, who is you?
Yeah.
Nigga, I don't know, you be ready to fight, man. That's how a lot of Jake is, man. That's how the Lord gonna be, man. Like it says in the scriptures, man, he's gonna say, Lord, Lord, man, but he don't know who they are.
Huh.
Don't even know the name. What are you gonna do on the day of visitation? You gonna pray last minute? Oh, please, oh Lord, oh, hallelujah, oh no, no, man, you gonna get vaporized, man. Your ass gonna be burnt to a crisp, man.
That's right.
Because you lost patience, and this even goes to a lot of people in the truth that lost patience. Whether it be whatever you lost, the Lord gonna look at you like you crazy.
Yep.
You had the oil at a point in time, and you lost it, man. You ain't worthy of the kingdom. If you can't push the plow, man, shoot, man, go somewhere, man. If you ain't ready to work, you ain't ready to struggle, man, go somewhere, man. Shoot. It said the husbandmen shall be the first partakers of the fruit. That's the laborer. And what's the fruit? That's the kingdom. According to 2 Timothy, man. That's what we fighting for. Forget what y'all talking about, man. That's what we want.
This is actually going into what you're talking about. Luke chapter 13, verse 24. Strive to enter in the straight gate for many.
Write that down. No. You keep on going so like
strive to enter in the straight gate, for many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able. When once the master of the house is risen up and has shut to the door, and ye begin to stand without and to knock at the door, saying, Lord, Lord, open unto us, and he shall answer and say unto you, I know you not whence you are. Then shall you begin to say, we have eaten and drunk in the presence, and thou hast taught in our streets. But he shall say, I tell you, I know you not whence you are. Depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity.
Get away from me, you workers of evil, you workers of Satan, you workers of sinners. I left you my home. I left you my home while I went somewhere. What did y'all do to my home? Y'all destroyed